Hello, this is a story about three crows, which is handed down from my parents. It's about a boy who was very, very wicked, and when he was going to school, he used to call everybody names, and used to throw stones, break windows, and could you leave the lasses a piece of pulling their hair, their pigtails, and everything. Oh, he was a wicked, wicked old boy, a laddie. So, he wouldn't give his mother's piece or his father's piece or anybody. It was in his road, he wouldn't just give them pieces to him. A really, really wicked boy. Those three crows one day was sitting on his branch, and they were listening to everything that was going on with him. They were watching everything he was doing, coming back to the school. Why he was giving folk cheek, and he was throwing stones, and he was calling folk names. Right, the three crows says it's time to learn him a lesson. So, away they went and got this Hessian bag from a farm, a sheep bag we call it, for holding corn. And then they went to this hedge, and then they picked all the thorns that they could get, those three crows, and they filled this bag, lined this bag inside with the thorns. And now he says, this crow says, his other two mates, he says, get him, he says, and put him into this bag. So they got him, and they put him into this bag, and they tied the top. He couldn't get out, and he's screaming, oh, please let me out. No, no, he says, till you learn your lesson, you won't get out. The crow says, carry him, he says, we'll carry him, the three of us will carry him to the top of this big hill here, he says, and we'll roll him from the top to the bottom. He says, oh, please let me out, let me out. No, the crow says, you remember you called people names? You remember you threw stones? You remember you broke folks' windows? You remember you stole folks' milk? You remember you stole folks' rolls? Look, and you can't leave nobody at peace. Right, so we're going to teach you a lesson. To go way to the top of this big hill, and you set him down. Now he says to his mate, the crow, roll, he says. So this crow started rolling this bag down, and then he stopped it a bit. And he says to him, have you had enough now? Will you be a good boy? Oh, please let me out. They wouldn't say nothing by it. Just please let me out, please let me out. No, he says, not until the crow says no. He says, until whatever time you confess, he says, to everything that you did and repent for what you did. He says, then you'll get that bag. And still he was just screaming, no, no, let me out, let me out. I'm going to tell my mum and dad, let me out. God says, you can tell whoever you want. So they rolled him down another bit again. He was getting jagged, his face was jagged, his hands were jagged, his whole body was full of jaggings, thorns. So he was still shouting, please let me out, please let me out. Yeah. So they rolled him down another bit again, because he said, you going to repent and say what you did, and will you never do it again? No, let me out, I'll tell my mum and daddy. So, because he says, no, I'll roll you down further again. He was getting worse, he was getting really full of thorns and jags and blood. Blood was on it. So, near the bottom of this hill, just about the bottom of the hill. Oh, please let me out, please let me out, he says, because he says, you get to repent? Ah, yes, 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 please, please let me out. Right, he says, I'll let you out. So, they let him out. And from that day to this day, that boy was the nicest person you'd ever see. Now, that's meant to be a true story. Right, because there are lots of people knew the family that happened to. But you can have your own thoughts about it, as I have, okay? But it just goes to show. And now there's a tale about a person that used to wander the roads which we call an RV, and it used to go up, way up the loch, up towards Oban way, Oban Road. He used to rummage the bins and he loved rough. The man came off well-to-do travelling folk, and he just ended up that way. And on the road, his wife had left him, and things went downhill with him. He was a well-to-do man at one time. He was an unknown traveller. He wasn't a traveller. He was an Abbey, which we call an Abbey, a buck Abbey. But the man was respectable at one time, but he ended up on the road, and all the travellers that knew him used to take him in off the road, give him his tea, and if they had a spare bit of canvas to make a tent for him, they would give him a bed for the night. This went on quite a few times with this same old fella, and it disappeared for a long, long time. Everybody just thought he died or whatever. But there were certain travellers staying in his camp, and his car pulled up, which was a Rolls Royce, worth a lot of money in that days. And this man walked out to come across the folk in the camp. He says to them, "Do you remember me?" "No, we don't remember you, never seen you before, no way." "Who are you anyway?" "Well," he says, "do you remember the man that used to go with the bag in his back?" He says, "Up the Oban Road," he says, "rummaging the bins." "Oh yes, we know of that old man, yes, we seen him, yes, he was a nice old fella." "Well, that old fella is me," he says. "He won't recognise me now, he's clean shaved and the clothes is on me. But he says, life has taken a turn for me again," he says, "for better." And he was chauffeured of him, it was a chauffeur that was driving him about, he wasn't driving himself. So, he says, "I've never forgot you," he says, "for what you did for me," he says, "many a time." He says, "If you come back," he says, "in my car," he says, "to the bank," he says, "I want to see you shot." So he went back and he gave them so much money. I think the same travelling family is now well off. And he was a very high man. It must have been a very high man, but he never forgot the traveller folk for helping him. And the travellers helped him. They're now better off because of the money that he had given them. And God bless the old man's soul. And God be with the travellers as well. God's money for it. It just goes to show, do a good turn, get a good turn. Do a bad turn, and you'll get a bad turn. And that's the way life is, and it should always be like that. But nowadays, there's so much bad people, it's hard to trust any person. And you used to see those tramp men on the road pretty often, but nowadays I think they're feared to go on the road because they're just not safe for them, is it? And I think there's more stick to the towns now, and into lodging houses and doss houses or whatever. But a lot of traveller stories that been handed down from my parents to me, and I have quite a few of them, but really, really good ones. And ghost stories, legends, and just natural life stories, which is good. But I need somebody to try and help me to publish all them, because I don't know how to go about it, and I wouldn't know how to contact or whatever. So for anybody out there that knows how to do it, get in contact with me, and I will tell the stories on tape or whatever, publish it, and both our names could be on it or whatever. So it's up to you. Okay. Bye from Germany.